Oh, howdy all, grab yourself a drink, it's time for some Path of Exile discussion. Lots of people are playing Seismic Trap this league, and one of the things that makes that build so good is that early in progression you can get yourself a cold iron point, especially in Trade League, and this is an outstanding weapon that's capable of doing all of endgame. But what happens when you want to go better than cold iron point? This video is about crafting a dagger that has the runic prefix, 100 to 109% increased spell damage, that has the Lithomancer's prefix, +1 to the level of all physical spell skill gems, and it has the Magister's prefix, +1 to the level of all spell skill gems. So where Cold Iron Point gives you +3 to gem levels, and also has that really nasty drawback of being unable to scale things through elemental damage, which makes it completely useless on skills like Explosive Trap that might otherwise be interested, this will allow you to get more damage out of your dagger and also not have to deal with that drawback. It just opens up a couple of extra scaling options. We're going to be doing this with Recombinators. Now, a lot of people might think, oh, well, what you're going to do here is merge items A and B together. Then once you've got an A-B combination, then merge the A-B combination together with mod C. That's the first thought people may have, but it's actually not the best way to do this. What you want to do is pick one of these three mods, and for me it was Lithomancer's, that you're able to get cheapest. And I actually traded for 12 of the Lithomancer daggers. I then traded for 6 of the runic daggers and 6 of the Magister's daggers. The Magister's daggers are corrupted. That was a budget choice, and we'll get to the pros and cons of that decision later. But ultimately it means that you'll have a slight chance of the end product being corrupted, which will be worth a lot less than it would otherwise be. But you are also spending a lot less on each attempt. And maybe that's worth it, maybe that's not. We'll get to the maths later, and it's going to depend upon the market prices for these items at the time. The fact that I was paying 10C for each Magister's dagger, whereas clean ones would have cost me 70C, was at the time worth making that sacrifice. So we're going to merge mods A and B together, and we're going to merge mods A and C together. Then we're going to keep trying this until we get ABs and ACs, and then we're going to merge those together in order to complete the craft. So let's just get started. An AB attempt. Runic Platinum Chris. So you'll notice here that we lost the Lithomancer's mod. That's sort of okay, we can live with that. It's not what we want, but it's not complete ruin. And now we're going to merge these two items together and see where we go with this. We've kept the Magister's mod, and we have kept its corrupted status. So effectively, we have just lost the two Lithomancer mods with that. Now let's go back to it, and we'll go to my Project Seismic tab and grab more of everything that we need, and we will keep going to it. So Lithomancers and Magisters. This has gone rare, which is a good sign, although not guaranteed to be what we want. And unfortunately here we have lost Magisters. This one's getting kept aside. Because this is now a rare item with only one prefix, we have a few extra options with it. So we're going to keep that one aside and see what we can do with it. Here we got Lithomancers plus Runic. And we've kept Lithomancers, lost Runic. We are now going to go and grab two more. We're going to grab a Runic item and make a Lithomancers plus Runic. Then we're going to grab another Runic and another Lithomancer, another Runic, another Lithomancer, and another Runic, another Lithomancer. Let's just get a combination of these two done first. So, Runic plus Lithomancer. This one has stayed Runic, except it's tiered down once. This is something that can happen with Recombinators. It's a pretty rare result, and it's sort of unfortunate. It's probably ruined both items. We don't actually know how rare that is. No one's been able to do any serious testing on that yet. We kept Runic only there, so that one's going to need another Lithomancer dagger. Runic Lithomancer. And that stayed Runic, unfortunately. Runic Lithomancer. Kept Runic, kept Lithomancer. Great. This is one of the ones that we wanted to set up, so we're going to put that one aside. So now we have a Runic Lithomancer dagger. We're now going to do the Lithomancers and Magisters step. So we're just going to go with this, treating this as a normal Magister's dagger. This is a Magister's and a Lithomancer's. We're going to combine them and see what we get. And we've kept Magisters. We've kept Lithomancers. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And we've kept Corrupted, unfortunately, but that's manageable. These two will get merged as a final step, because we've now got Runic on the left-hand side, we've got physical spell skills on the left-hand side, and the right-hand side's got two of the mods we want as well. Now let's try again. Magisters plus Lithomancers. Kept Magisters, that's okay, we can live with that. And we lost the Corruption. All right, that's actually a big upgrade there. That's gone from a 10C dagger to a 60C dagger. This is Magisters and Lithomancers again. And we've kept Magisters, but we've kept Corrupted on this one. So we are running low on Lithomancer daggers at this point. Hopefully we are going to have some success in the overall craft because we're going to need it soon. That goes in the Magisters pile. And we've got, we'll merge these two. Magisters and Lithomancers. We've lost the Magister, unfortunately. That's a pity. That was the Uncorrupt Magister as well, I believe. Yeah. Oh, well. These things happen. This is a risky craft. It's not guaranteed. So here we've got the Lithomancers and we've got the Magisters again. Recombine. This stayed corrupted. Lithomancers, Magisters. Okay, good. We've got a second Lithomancer plus Magister done. So we'll keep that one aside. Lithomancer plus Magister can go there. Here we've got Runic plus Lithomancer. We're going to try and make more Runic plus Lithomancers with the rest of the reagents we've got. So let's use that one dead last. Runic plus Lithomancers. We're going to try and make these now. Kept Runic, kept Lithomancers. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That's a second input. And at this point, what we're going to do is we are going to try the final crafts. So here we've got everything set up. We've got a Runic plus Lithomancers and we've got a Lithomancers plus Magisters. We're going to try and combine these. So Grog from the future here with a quick little note during editing. It turns out that it is going to take you an average of 2 Magisters daggers and 2 Lithomancers daggers to make a Lithomancer plus Magisters dagger, as well as 3 Recombinators. Then once you've got your Magisters and Lithomancers dagger and you've got your Lithomancers and Runic dagger, it's going to take you an average of 2.2 sets of those, plus 3.4 Recombinators in order to go from that to one final product. Now this assumes that you reinvest all of your usable failed products along the way. So ultimately it's going to take you an average of 4.4 sets of daggers to make this work. Now note that a set of dagger is 2 Lithomancers, 1 Runic and 1 Magisters. I used 6 sets of daggers and I didn't get it, but that's the way RNG works. 1 in 4.4 does not mean that 1 out of every 4.4 works. It means that if you make 44,000 attempts, you'll get very close to 10,000 successes. But if you only make 22 attempts, you're not guaranteed 5 successes or even particularly close to it. There's 4 mods that are available as prefixes here. So you have Runic, Lithomancers, and Magisters. And if we get 3 mods chosen by the game, then that's going to be a success. Now we're going to make Gloombane, which is Lithomancers, Magisters, and we lost Runic. We'll recombine the other attempt. So this is the same setup, Runic plus Lithomancers. This is Lithomancers plus Magisters, and we are going to combine them. Behemoth Scalpel. Magisters, Glyphic, it got downgraded and it lost. Oh, okay, that did not go well, actually. So this one's interesting. This is Magisters and Glyphic. It feels good enough to combine with a Lithomancer dagger as something that could be okay if we just work to get very lucky. We'll grab a Lithomancer's dagger. This is our last one. The reason that I think that this combination is worth doing, this is only 20% to hit, but I don't think anyone's going to see a Magisters plus Glyphic dagger and say, you know what, I really, really want that. Whereas if it's merged with this, there is a chance, and it's only 20%, but there is a chance of getting all 3 mods together. If we do get them together, it'll be 50% to be corrupted and 50% to be uncorrupted, and obviously uncorrupted would be better. Magisters, Glyphic, no Lithomancers. This one needs another Lithomancer dagger to be able to try again. And the key thing here, I'll have to get that and try it again off stream, but the key thing you see that's making this strategy work is that many of the failures we're able to reinvest and try again. So even though we haven't hit the craft, I'll put the exact probabilities down in the description of the video below, but you can see that we're able to reinvest failed attempts and keep trying, and potentially that will help us get there in time. That's all I've got. Hopefully this strategy is slightly more successful for you than it was for me. Now, how much did this cost overall? For the attempts that we made, I was paying about 15C per Runic dagger. I was paying about 22C per Lithomancer's dagger, and I was paying 10C per Corrupted Magister's dagger. If I was not willing to settle on the Corrupted daggers, then I would have had to pay 70C per Magister's dagger. So a quick comment about using Corrupted Magister's daggers. That was a budget decision that we made when I was buying all of the reagents for this video, and I've run the numbers on it since, and I do think it was the right call at current market values. You should consider using Corrupted Magister's daggers in the event that a Corrupted Magister's dagger saves you more than the cost of a Lithomancer's and a Runic dagger combined. At the time that I was recording this video, that was the case. And so the reduction in price that you spend per attempt more than makes up for the chances of getting a worse outcome. Because ultimately, if we had hit all 3 of the mods on a corrupted base, that would be less useful than one that was hit on an uncorrupted base. But that's only going to happen less than 1 time in 4. And so it's something that you should be concerned about it potentially happening, but it's also not something that's absolutely gutting. That's all I've got. May your Varlorbs and your Recombinators have interesting results.